Sveiki! Hi, my name is Baiba and I teach Latvian as a foreign language. So today we have a next part about first conjugation verbs. It's part 4 and we will look at 4 different verbs today. So today's agenda. There are 10 verbs, not the 10s, the most popular I think, which have something in common. It means that in the present tense, when we talk about now, what is happening, and the verb have a suffix j. So, or we get a letter j in a word what doesn't exist in the dictionary form. And these verbs are KΑPT, ģērbt, STUMT, KOPT, kraut, raut, spēt, kļaut, ļaut, klāt. But today we will talk about first 4. Yeah, the next ones will be in another video. Otherwise the video becomes too long. So more in detail about the non-reflexive verbs. Yeah, 4 of them. And then we will look at how these verbs are derived with the prefixes and what kind of meanings we can get then. And we will look at the reflexive forms of these verbs, kāpties, ģērbties, stumties, kopties, and also they will be derived with some of the prefixes. And I'll give you the idea of the meanings and how and when do we use that. So next, that's what I mentioned already. Yeah, we have a suffix j or y in the present tense. So it means that kāpt means to climb, to get on and in. You know, if you've been learning Latvian for a while, you already know that we get on the bus or off the bus. We use the verb kāpt. Ģērbt, to dress the clothes, yourself or somebody else. STUMT, to push, to slide. I know it's a different push from that push, you know, what's on the door. Yeah, the sticker. And KOPT, to take care of someone, to nurse someone, to cultivate as well. And in the present we have y, es kāpju. To kāp, we don't have anything for to. Yeah, no j is there. Viņš kāpj, I'm overdoing it, yeah, but it is soft at the ending. Kāpj, kāpj, kāpj. Mēs kāpjam, jūs kāpjat. Es ģērbju, tu ģērb. We stop with the last consonant, yeah, we lose to, and that's what's left, that's our verb form. Viņš ģērbj, mēs ģērbjam, jūs ģērbjat. Es stumju, tu stum, mēs stumjam, jūs stumjat. Es kopju, tu kop, mēs kopjam, viņš kopj, mēs kopjam, un jūs kopjat. In the past, there is no surprises, no j's, we just instead of t, we put this ending. Es kāpu, tu kāpi, viņš kāpa, mēs kāpām, jūs kāpāt. And the second column, that means past. Es ģērbu, tu ģērbi, viņš ģērba, mēs ģērbām, un jūs ģērbāt. Es stūmu, and we have a long u in the past. Yeah? So present it's a short u, future will be short u, but in the past it become long. Es stūmu, tu stūmi, viņš stūma, mēs stūmām, jūs stūmāt. Un es kopu, tu kopi, viņš kopa, mēs kopām, jūs kopāt. For the future, no surprises. Yeah? We simply take the t off and add our future endings. Kāpšu, ģērbšu, stumšu, kopšu, tu kāpsi, ģērbsi, stumsi, kopsi. Viņš kāps, ģērbs, stums, kops. Mēs kāpsim, ģērbsim, stumsim, kopsim. Un jūs kāpsiet, ģērbsiet, stumsiet, kopsiet. So let's look at my sentences here. Bērni bieži kāpj kokos. Children often climb the trees. Agrāk es arī kāpu kokos. So early in my lifetime or before, I also climbed the trees. Un es kāpju autobusā. So I'm getting on the bus right now. Next. Ikdienā es ģērbju sportisku apģērbu. So in daily life, I dress sporty clothes. I wear or dress sporty clothes. Viņš nekad neģērb mugurā. One moment. Uzvalku. That's what hiding. Uzvalku. So he never dress suit. And we say on his back. Yeah, mugurā. That's an expression, but that's another story in a different video. Yeah, not now. Mugurā, on the back. Mēs stumjam mašīnu. So, yeah, pushing the car. When it's breakdown on the middle of the street and you have to get on the side. So you push it. Mēs stumjam mašīnu. Stum stiprāk. Push harder. Es nestumšu. I won't do that. I won't push it harder. Medmāsas kopj pacientus. So the nurses are taking care or nurse the patients. Tu kop mājdzīvniekus. So you take care of the pets. Viņa kop lopus. So she is taking care of the domestic animals in the farm. Mēs kopjam dārzu. So we can look after also not only the pets and animals or patients, but also to the garden. Or we cultivate the garden. Yeah. So now try to build your sentences using these verbs. Yeah, and try in present or past or future form about yourself or someone else. I'll be happy to see your sentences. Yeah, you can write it in the comments after the video or send it to my email. You can find my email at the end of the video. So when that's done, let's move on. Next, answer to my questions. Vai jums patīk kāpt kalnos? Vai jums patīk kāpt kalnos? Do you like to climb mountains? Ko jūs parasti ģērbjat mugurā uz krogu? What do you usually put on when you go to the pub or bar? Vai tu stum ratus veikalā? Are you the one person who pushes the trolley in the store? Kā jūs kopjat istabas augus? So for this one, pay attention to the question word. What does it mean? Kā? How do you look after the indoor plants? Yeah, the flowers will grow inside, or the plants will grow inside the house. So how do you look after that? I'd like to know. And again, when it's done, we can move on. Verb derived with the prefixes. So same verbs, yeah. And now we will look at each of the verbs separately because there is quite few prefixes and it's very common to use the different prefixes. Tātad pirmais iekāpt iekšā. Iekšā is inside, so to climb inside. Yeah, prefix iekāpt, to get in or get on. Izkāpt, prefix is, opposite direction, out. Izkāpt ārā, to get off. No, from where? Nokāpt lejā, to climb down, or nokāpt no, to climb off something. And opposite direction, uzkāpt augšā, to climb up, or uzkāpt uz, to climb on something. Pārkāpt pāri, to climb over. Un pārkāpt ko? I forgot the meaning. I will write in the comments. It's not when you are not following the rules, when you I forgot suddenly. And tālāk. So look at the pictures and what do you think? Which verb form, which prefix would you apply for this picture? And then the next one. And how about this person? And then this. Two different prefixes. And this person. Tātad. Iekāpt, izkāpt, uzkāpt, nokāpt, pārkāpt. Ģērbt with the prefixes. Noģērbt, to undress, to take off. Izģērbt, to strip, to unclothe something. Apģērbt, apģērbt, so up, yeah, we put on the clothes, to dress. Pārģērbt, to change someone's clothes. Uzģērbt, to put on. Or like it could be synonym to pielaikot, to try on in the shops, yeah. Now again, look at the picture. What do you think? It could mean several things, yeah. It's not just one right answer. But try to use the prefix and think about it. Do you understand what exactly you're saying? How about this little person? Remember, no one particular right answer, yeah? Could be several. And this. And this. Yeah, would love to see your ideas. So when that's done, you are really welcome again. Try to build your sentence with the prefix, something from the daily life, something you could use or you heard and you want to make sure you get it right. Yeah. Another one. Next, STUMT. Again, STUMT had several prefixes. Nostumt mašīnu nos no ceļa. Remember stumt, yeah? I said that we are pushing the car. And now we have to push it off the road. No ceļa. Nostumt nost. To push off. Yeah? Nostumt nos ceļa. Pastumt. Pastumt usually means, yeah, a little bit. Es nevaru pastumt means I can't do even a little bit. I can't even a little bit. Yeah, it's too hard. Aizstumt. Aiz is away. So we push the trolley away back to the shop. Yeah, when we put the shopping in the car, then aizstumt ratus atpakaļ uz veikalu. Or so you push it back to the store, or you push it to the trolley. What is it? Shelter. I don't know. Sastumt kopā. To push together. Sastumt kopā. Yeah, sa often means together. Not always, but quite often. Sastumt, to push together. Pārstumt. So we move the furniture from one side to another. Yeah. Pārstumt mēbeles. So we push the furniture around from one corner, from one wall to another. So again, look at the picture and say it. What do? They're happy and smiling, right? What is he doing? Yeah, you can try to use a third person form, yeah? Because these are, I'm giving the only instruction in definite, in a dictionary form. But you can try to build the sentence that he does. And then you need to remember the J, remember? in present, yeah, or make a sentence in the past, then the J won't be there. So what do we say here? And what is he doing? So, and again, yeah, name the picture, make a sentence for the picture, but again, try a little bit more. And for your daily life, what could you say? And when would you give an instruction? Maybe somebody, can you say someone to do something in Latvian? Yeah, or just use an imagination. So next, KOPT. Again, lots of prefixes here. Nokopt galdu, to clear the table. Sakopt istabu means to tidy up, to clean the room, to put it in order. Yeah, sakopt istabu vai sakopt galdu. Is and ia, also possible to use. Iekopt un izkopt dārzu un iekopt dārzu. Not that often used, but still to cultivate, to develop, to improve. Yeah, izkopt, iekopt. In this case, it doesn't have a very strong meaning of in and out. No, that is, if I'm very think about very deeply, and then iekopt would be to put all the plants in and make it very, very beautiful. Izkopt is a little bit to take all the weeds maybe out and make it beautiful that way. Yeah, but that's really nice. Piekopt tradīcijas, to indulge in some kind of traditions. Sometimes piekopt is also to tidy around, to clean up the house a little bit. Piekopt māju. Yeah, especially now the guests will come or someone will come soon. Let's quickly piekopjam māju, ātri, ātri. Again, look at the pictures and try to apply a prefix. So, yeah, if that's done, we can go to the next reflexive verbs. If you need more time, just stop the video and work a bit more on this. And the reflexive verbs. So for the reflexive verbs, this change I told you at the beginning, yeah, that unusual thing that J comes in the present form, we keep it here, yeah, also with the reflexive verbs. Always work like that, yeah. If there is some kind of change in the non-reflexive form, it applies also to the reflexive one. And remember for STUMT, yeah, we need past with the long U, yeah, stumos. So that also applies to the reflexive verbs. But the rest stays the same. So the reflexive verbs I picked up also are with some of the prefixes. Yeah, kāpties, atkāpties is more common word to use, and that's to step back. Piekāpties, to give in. ģērbties, very common, yeah. Definitely we studied this, learn already in level AY2, I believe. Yeah, to dress. And again, we can use it with the prefixes. Is ģērbties, to take all the clothes off. Noģērbties, also to take the clothes off. Pārģērbties, to change. Saģērbties, to simply to put on clothes, and often would be used like put on enough that it's warm enough for you. So kind of remember together, yeah, I said prefixes sometimes means together, so it's somehow like to put a little bit more clothes on together that you are warm enough. Usually, yeah, works like that. Saģērbties. Stumties, to push oneself. Sakopties, to put everything in order. Yeah, will be used in one particular order, mainly in one particular situation, I think. Un atkopties is to recover, to put on weight, to put on weight the healthy way. Yeah, if this, like, you know, on these YouTube videos or on Facebook, sometimes you see these poor dogs or pets, yeah, has been in very, very bad condition, and then they recover, they put on weight, so viņi ir atkopušies. Tātad, so doctor could tell you noģerbieties lūdzu, or izģerbieties lūdzu. Yeah. More common for noģerbieties would be in the doctor's office as well. Yeah, because in Latvia we have this tradition, we don't go everywhere with the, especially in the winter time, with the overcoats. You know, we need to usually leave them in a specific place, yeah, the cloakroom or somewhere where you can leave your the overcoats. And it could be a sign as well, yeah, that you need to leave those. But izģērbieties, that would be like just you need to take some clothes off at the doctor's, for example. Man vajag pārģērbties, so it means that I need to change. Saģērbieties silti, that's what I said, yeah, dress warmly. Saģērbieties, like put a lot of clothes on. Pastumies nedaudz atpakaļ, so this reflexive form of stumties would be when you are in a vehicle, like you are driving the vehicle and you have to go backwards, reverse, so that would be that you're kind of pushing yourself backwards as well. Yeah, that's why reflexive form would be here. If you are just pushing the car and you're outside, then you push only the car. But if you are driving, and sometimes person can say like push a bit back, reverse, then it's this reflexive form is acceptable. Pastumies nedaudz atpakaļ. Es nepiekāpšos. Tātad piekāpties, to give in, so I won't give in. Es nepiekāpšos. Sakopšos un gaidīšu ciemiņus. Sakopšos, again, to put everything in order, but that relates not to the surroundings, but to yourself. So it means that I will take a shower, I will, you know, get my hair normal and put the clean clothes on, and we'll wait for the guests. Sakopšos, yeah. You know, in these movies when there is drama, when someone is very sad, something very terrible happened, and then the person's often, yeah, in the movies would be the person stays at home for a week already. You are at home like 2-3 weeks. You didn't leave the house. It's all dirty, and you look terrible, and you stink, and so on and so on. So that would be when you get out of that, then you need to sakopties. Yeah. The next, ministru prezidents ir atkāpies no amata, means that the prime minister has stepped back from his position, amats position. Viņš atkopjas pēc operācijas, and he recover after the operation, or he recover after the illness, or after the party. Have you ever recovered after the party? So don't worry, it's not very, very beginner's level, yeah, if it feels too much. But spend some time, work with these verbs. If it's in one day too much, come back another day and look at these reflexive verbs and try to build some sentences. Pay attention if you read or you listen texts, maybe you can hear, yeah, and come across these verbs. It will help you to remember. Ģērbties you need to know quite early, yeah, but not rest. Answer my questions. Vai tu vienmēr piekāpies vīram, sievai, draugam, draudzenei? Piekāpties, to give in. Do you always give in? Like your friend, husband, wife? Vai jūs esat atkopušies no Covid laikiem? So have you recovered from the COVID times? We all need some kind of recovery, I think, after 2 years. Cik reizes dienā jūs parasti pārģērbjaties? Cik reizes dienā jūs parasti pārģērbjaties? How many times a day do you usually change your clothes? No kuriem pienākumiem ģimenē jūs nevarat atkāpties? So this one will be hard for me to say properly in English, but the idea is something like that. So, which duties in your family you never get back from? So there are some families some duties in the family, and you always have to do that. You can't step back and say, no, I won't do this. Which duties are they? Sorry for my English. Paldies. That's all from me tonight, or today, or this morning, and I'll see you in the next video. If you have any comments, questions, or particular topics you would like me to cover, let me know. Paldies, visu labu, atā!